Over the years, I have spoken before many audiences, and there is a word that I have repeated as a sort of a mantra, a theme, my own personal anchorage in my undertakings from my early days as a human rights lawyer to my stint in public service and until now as I participate in the development sector as a private citizen. That word is solidarity. Taken within the context of your graduation, solidarity could mean, very simply, that none of us ever gets to where we want to be on our own. But if history has taught us anything, it is that such a mindset of self-absorption, of never having enough, that is at the root of many of humanity's greatest challenges. Because at the end of it all, taking and taking from the world, unmindful that in taking more than we need, we deprive others. And being so ignorant of our interconnectedness, that we run roughshod over the rights and dignities of others. In taking the individual glory and self-enrichment to a destructive extreme, we calcify the structures that over time will only lead to everyone's doom. Solidarity allows us to build a vision of a collective future, one where everyone is empowered and lends their strength so that even the toughest challenges can be addressed. In this light then, it ceases to be an abstraction. We begin to understand solidarity as the only viable strategy for human survival. This is not the first time I've spoken about solidarity as an animating philosophy. But it is perhaps only fitting that I speak of it at length today in front of graduates of the UP system. This, I hope, is the most important thing you carry forward from your UP education. When the scholar ng bayan chants, "Serve the people," when she raises her fist to the heavens and cries for justice and the end to oppression, it is ultimately an expression of our character as a university. It is not activism for activism's sake, or an empty expression of indignation founded on some abstract sense that things are not right and change should be pursued. It is the spirit of solidarity moving within us. After what you have been through, it is almost a given that if you apply yourselves to any pursuit with the same rigor and courage, with the same puso at utak as you did these past years, there is nothing you cannot achieve. You will look back to these years with fondness and perhaps a little disbelief. Nakahinumdom ka adtong pandemic? Nakaya nato to? Nakaya nimo. You will remember the struggles, the triumphs, and more importantly, the how. Not alone, but through the support and solidarity of others. And I hope with all my heart that in remembering, you will find not only the strength to achieve more for yourself, but to also move in solidarity with others, so that we may rise to our collective challenges as a nation. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are all very proud of you. UP fight, mabuhay kayong lahat.
My biggest regret in UP Cebu was actually studying hard. Wait, let me finish. Studying hard and doing nothing else. Only recently, I was able to recognize that the self-restraint that was holding me back was coming from my fear of failure. On the bright side, it brought me to where I am now. However, it took me a long time staying in that comfort bubble before I realized that I was actually only becoming book smart. Now I've come to my senses. I'm starting to broaden my horizons one action at a time. I'm starting to unlearn self-doubt and to reframe failure as another learning experience. I am saying this to encourage everyone to take calculated risks and embrace a growth mindset. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Cultivate self-compassion. We do this so that at the end of the day, we leave no regrets. Let us apply the skill sets and expertise we have built in this university in addressing national challenges, hoping to effect a positive social change. I, for example, as a person in tech, envision the use of AI technologies and large language models to build a more just, sustainable, and equitable world. This is the time for us, scholars ng bayan, to find our niche so that see what we can do and locate our place in the collective for a future dream for all Filipinos. And being able to hold greater positions, we will also be dealing with greater enemies and demons in the real world. The ethical dilemmas will not come from the books anymore. They are real, they are near, and they are critical. We might see ourselves confronted by these dilemmas manifested in issues around social injustice, environmental degradation, and political corruption, as well as economic inequality. In these times, may we remember the mandate we accepted when we entered the grounds of UP Cebu. That is, to serve no one else but the people, to stay loyal to the public interest, and to uphold the UP motto, honor and excellence at all times. The true test of education is not from the grades we get, nor the distinctions we receive. It is evaluated on the choices we make when no one else is watching. Let us rectify the broken system, and let us never allow ourselves to be consumed by it. Let us not lose hope, and let us not give up on this country. After all, we are the country's hope, and we're the country's future. To end my speech, I'll leave you this reminder from Atty. Leni, Robredo herself. You do not lose sight of what you believe in. You do not lose sight of the goal. You drown out the voices because there are bigger battles to fight. Once again, congratulations, graduates.